Criminals and revolutionaries have been intentionally brought into our country. These people may very well be used against us after October the 1st if they see it necessary. Listen to what this congressional investigation uncovered. This is actually in the Congress of the United States of America, what you are about to see, and people, it should startle you to no end because of what is happening. Even you will notice that the congressman himself who is directing this investigation is visibly concerned and moved and is startled by what they're finding in this investigation. Intentionally brought into America, revolutionaries.
Preparing for this hearing is I'm telling you, it's hard to keep your cool in preparing for this meeting. And let me tell you the heart of why we're here today. Immigration Customs Enforcement. I have met with the men and women who work there. The wonderful, hard-working, dedicated people who do a hard and difficult job. But I got to tell you, what's going on at Homeland Security, what's going on with Immigration Customs Enforcement is one of the most infuriating things I think I've seen in this government yet. In a 3-year period, Immigration and Customs Enforcement has released more than 86,000 criminal aliens into the American public. These are people that were here illegally, got caught committing a crime, were convicted of that crime, and then instead of deporting them, they were just released back out in the United States of America. All told, they had more than 231,000 crimes that they were convicted of. 86,000 of these people. In 2015, 196 of these people were convicted of homicide, and ICE released them back into the public rather than deporting them. 124 of those that were released between fiscal year 2010 and 2015 went on to commit homicide. Let me give you some other stats. In 2013, ICE released 36,007 criminal aliens who were here unlawfully and present in the United States. As of September 2014, 5,700 of those individuals went on to commit additional crimes. In March of 2015, ICE Director Sarah Saldana testified before this committee that during fiscal year 2014, ICE released another 30,000 individuals with criminal convictions. In fact, ICE released 30,558 criminal aliens in 2014 who had a combined 79,059 convictions instead of deporting them. Of those 30,558 criminal aliens, 1,895 were charged with another crime following their release. Their convictions included sex offenses, assault, burglary, robbery, driving under the influence. And ICE told us that in 2015, the agency released 19,723 criminal aliens with a combined 64,197 convictions, including 934 sex offenses, 804 robberies, 216 kidnappings, and 196 homicide-related convictions. And that's on your watch. They were here illegally, they got caught committing a crime, they were convicted of the crime, and instead of following the law and deporting them, you release them back out of the public and they commit more crimes. How do you look those people in the eye? How do you go back to a family and say, you know, they were in our detention and we just thought it would be better to let them out into the United States of America? That is so wholly unacceptable. I want to show you this football stadium. This is Notre Dame football stadium. You've released more people that were convicted of crimes that should have been deported than you can fit into that stadium. You'd still have people waiting outside the line. Those are the criminals that you released instead of deporting.
And how upset they are. They are frustrated for the first time. I've seen the elite frustrated more than I've ever known, and now they face the challenge that they don't know what to do about. I wouldn't necessarily give God credit for this. I'm going to give the credit to the man who is in the White House right now. The elite know that Obama has no intentions in leaving the presidency. They've expressed it to me. They said, Chaplain, we know it's going to happen, and nothing we can do about it. They know good and well he has no intentions in turning over the presidency to Trump if he wins, or anyone else who might win. He has no intentions in stepping down as president. Trump may win the election, but will he be allowed to be president? Those are going to be some of the most troubling times that America, in my estimation, have the possibility of ever having known between October of this year and the inauguration in January. The possibility, as they have expressed to me, there is a possible financial collapse. And David Stockman just told you. Ron Paul just told you. It's not that you haven't heard it. And you can get this DVD out to everybody you possibly can. Please get the message to every friend, every neighbor. If there's anyone you love, they need to hear what the possibilities are. Again, God may step in with divine intervention, and I hope he does. But normally God doesn't step in unless there's repentance on the part of a nation. And I have seen no repentance on the part of America. Folks, get the message out there, because there is the possibility of financial collapse. There is the possibility of civil unrest and riots. There is the possibility of hysteria in government. I have been personally advised by my sources to do some things. I will pass them on to you. Number one, I have been told to have my passport up to date and to have a passport. I have been advised, and they don't necessarily know where I live, but I have been advised to get out of the city. Folks, you need an alternative. You don't want to be in that city if those riots do start taking place. And many, many have left the cities already. I highly recommend that you give some thought to getting out of any large city in America. Thirdly, I have been told that gold is the only financial hedge.